7 principles for people in their 20s to become millionaires. Have you ever wondered why some people in their 20s seem to be setting themselves up for lifelong financial freedom, while others struggle to get ahead? The truth is, it's not about luck. And it's not about being born into wealth. It's about the choices we make and the principles we follow early in life. Your 20s are a golden window of opportunity to lay the foundation for a life of abundance and success. This decade is like fertile ground. It's a time when you're full of energy, your responsibilities are still manageable, and you have the power to take risks and learn without devastating consequences. But it's also a time when many people get distracted, spending recklessly, chasing trends, or waiting for the perfect moment to start. Let me tell you this, there's no perfect moment. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll see the results. Today, I'm going to share 7 principles that can transform your financial future. These aren't abstract theories or get-rich-quick ideas. They're practical, actionable, and proven strategies that anyone can start applying today. Whether you're earning minimum wage, just starting your career, or even running a small side hustle, these principles will guide you toward building wealth step by step. Imagine this. By the time you're in your 30s, you've already built a solid financial foundation. You're not living paycheck to paycheck. You have investments growing quietly in the background, and you're free to focus on what really matters, your dreams, your passions, and your future. That life isn't just for the lucky few. It's for anyone willing to follow these principles and put in the work. And if you're here, I know you're ready to take that first step. Let's dive into the first principle, because if you want to be a millionaire in your 20s or beyond, this is where it all begins: respecting the process. Before we continue, make sure to like this video to show your support. Subscribe to this channel for more life-changing financial tips, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a step on your journey to wealth. Let's get started. Principle number 1, respect the process. If you want to achieve financial success in your 20s, the first thing you need to understand is this: wealth building is a journey, not a sprint. There are no shortcuts, no magic formulas, and no fast lanes. To become truly successful, you must respect the process and start from the ground up. Think of it this way: before anyone becomes a king, they must first learn to be a pawn. That means embracing the learning phase and being willing to start at the bottom. This is where you build your skills, your knowledge, and your resilience. Too often, people in their 20s look at someone else's success and think they can skip steps to get there. But skipping steps leads to shaky foundations, and shaky foundations can't support lasting wealth. When I say respect the process, I mean accepting that every stage of the journey has value. Maybe you're working an entry-level job or running a small side hustle right now, and it feels like you're not moving fast enough. But these early experiences teach you invaluable lessons. Lessons about managing money, dealing with people, and overcoming challenges. Every step, no matter how small, is preparing you for the next. Here's an example. Think of joining a football team as a rookie. In the beginning, you might be the one carrying the equipment or picking up the balls after practice. It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Over time, you gain the respect of your teammates, sharpen your skills, and earn your place as a leader. The same principle applies to building wealth. You have to prove yourself, not just to others, but to yourself. Respecting the process also means being patient. It's easy to get caught up in social media, where everyone seems to be living their dream life, driving fancy cars and traveling the world. But most of what you see online is either exaggerated or the result of years of hard work that you didn't witness. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Focus on your journey and trust the process. So, how do you start respecting the process today? First, embrace where you are right now. Don't look down on small jobs, internships, or gigs. They are stepping stones. Second, commit to learning and growing every day. Read books, take courses, seek mentors, and absorb as much knowledge as you can. And third, remind yourself that every successful person you admire once stood where you are now, taking those first small steps. Respecting the process isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart, staying humble, and trusting that the effort you put in today will pay off tomorrow. Every brick you lay now will one day build the foundation of your success. So take pride in where you are and keep moving forward. Principle number 2, invest in yourself early. The second principle is simple but incredibly powerful. Invest in yourself. If you're in your 20s, your most valuable asset isn't money, it's you. This is the time to focus on building the skills, knowledge, and habits that will serve you for a lifetime. The best part? Investing in yourself doesn't require a fortune, but the return on that investment can be life-changing. Think about it. Every successful person you admire didn't just stumble into success. They developed skills that set them apart, skills that made them valuable in their field. Whether it's learning how to sell, mastering digital tools, or becoming a great communicator, these abilities don't happen by accident. They're the result of deliberate effort and a commitment to growth. Start by identifying skills that align with your goals. Are you interested in technology? Learn to code or explore AI. Want to succeed in sales or marketing? Take online courses or read books by industry leaders. The key is to focus on high-value skills, skills that are in demand and can increase your earning potential. For example, let's say you spend $20 on a book about personal finance or $100 on a course about digital marketing. That might seem like a lot right now, but think about the long-term payoff. That $20 book could save you thousands of dollars in mistakes, and that $100 course could lead to a job or side hustle that pays 10 times that amount. These small investments in yourself compound over time, just like money in the bank. But investing in yourself isn't just about formal education or certifications. It's also about seeking out mentorship and learning from people who've been where you want to go. Find someone whose success you admire and study their path. If you can, connect with them directly, ask questions, listen to their advice, and let their experience guide you. Don't underestimate the power of personal development. It's not just about technical skills. It's also about building confidence, discipline, and resilience. These traits will carry you through challenges and make you more adaptable in an ever-changing world. Here's a simple action plan. Start small. Set aside a portion of your income, no matter how little, for personal growth. It could be as simple as buying one book a month, subscribing to an online learning platform, or attending a workshop in your field. If money is tight, remember that there are countless free resources out there: YouTube tutorials, podcasts, blogs, and free online courses. What matters is your commitment to learning. When you invest in yourself, you're not just preparing for the opportunities of today, you're preparing for the opportunities of the future. You're equipping yourself with the tools to adapt, grow, and thrive in any environment. So don't wait. Start investing in yourself today, because you are the most valuable investment you will ever make. Principle number 3, practice delayed gratification. The third principle is one that separates those who achieve lasting success from those who don't. Delayed gratification. In simple terms, it means sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term rewards. This might sound tough in a world where everything seems to promise instant results, but let me tell you, it's one of the most powerful habits you can develop. Here's the truth. Most people in their 20s are tempted to live in the moment. They splurge on expensive gadgets, luxury vacations, or trendy clothes because they want to feel successful right now. But here's the catch. The more you give in to these impulses, the harder it becomes to achieve real, sustainable success. The ability to say no to what you want today so you can have what you truly desire tomorrow is what sets you apart. Let me put it into perspective. Imagine you're planting a garden. You have two choices. You can eat the seeds now and enjoy a short burst of satisfaction, or you can plant those seeds, water them, and wait. Over time, those seeds grow into a harvest that feeds you for years. Delayed gratification works the same way. The small sacrifices you make now, saving money, investing in your future, and staying disciplined, will pay off exponentially later. Take a moment to think about your daily spending habits. Do you buy coffee every morning? Do you upgrade your phone every time a new one comes out? These small expenses add up, and while they might feel good in the moment, they could be costing you far more in the long run. Instead, try redirecting that money toward investments, savings, or skill building. A $5 coffee might seem harmless, but over a year, that's over $600. Money that could have been growing in an investment account. Delayed gratification isn't about depriving yourself. It's about being intentional with your resources. It's about understanding the difference between what you want right now and what you truly need for your future. Instead of buying the latest gadget, invest in something that will grow in value, like an index fund, a course to improve your skills, or even your emergency savings. Here's a practical way to start practicing delayed gratification. Create a budget and set clear financial goals. Write down the things you want to achieve, whether it's saving for a house, starting a business, or retiring early. And remind yourself of these goals every time you're tempted to spend impulsively. You can even reward yourself for hitting milestones, like treating yourself to something special after saving your first $1,000. This way you stay motivated while keeping your eyes on the bigger picture. Remember, wealth isn't built on luck, it's built on habits. Every time you resist a short-term temptation, you're one step closer to achieving long-term success. You're planting seeds that will grow into something far greater than a moment of fleeting satisfaction. So the next time you're faced with a choice, ask yourself, do I want temporary pleasure or lasting freedom? Choose wisely, and your future self will thank you. Principle number 4. Start investing as early as possible. The fourth principle is all about harnessing the power of time. Start investing as early as possible. If there's one thing that can dramatically change your financial future, it's learning how to make your money work for you. And the earlier you start, the bigger the impact. Here's why time is your greatest ally. It gives your money the opportunity to grow through compound interest. Compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world for a reason. It means that not only does your initial investment grow, but the interest earned on that investment also starts earning interest. Over time, this creates a snowball effect where your money grows faster and faster. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you start investing $100 a month at age 20 with an annual return of 8%. By the time you're 40, you'd have over $60,000. But if you wait until you're 30 to start investing the same amount, you'd only have around $27,000 by age 40. That's the power of starting early. It gives your investments more time to grow. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have a lot of money to invest right now. That's okay. You don't need a fortune to get started. Even small amounts add up over time. What matters is building the habit of investing consistently. Start with what you can afford, even if it's just $20 or $50 a month. The key is consistency. When it comes to investing, there are plenty of options to choose from, even if you're a beginner. Index funds and ETFs are great places to start because they're low cost, diversified, and don't require you to pick individual stocks. These types of investments let you benefit from the overall growth of the market without taking on too much risk. If you're interested in real estate, consider saving for a rental property or even exploring REITs, real estate investment trusts, which allow you to invest in real estate without the need to buy property outright. Automation can be a game changer when it comes to investing. Set up automatic transfers to your investment account so that a portion of your income is invested each month without you having to think about it. This strategy, called paying yourself first, ensures that you're prioritizing your financial future before spending on anything else. But remember, investing isn't just about putting your money in and forgetting about it. Educate yourself, learn about the basics of investing, understand the risks, and keep an eye on your goals. There are countless resources online, books, podcasts, and videos that can help you become more confident in your investment decisions. Here's an action plan to get started. Open a brokerage account, research a simple index fund, and make your first investment, even if it's just $20. It's not about how much you invest at the beginning. It's about starting the habit and letting time do the rest. Every dollar you invest today is a step closer to financial freedom. Starting early doesn't just give you a financial advantage, it also gives you peace of mind. You'll know that your future self is taken care of and that freedom to live life on your own terms is within reach. So don't wait for the perfect time to start investing. The perfect time is now. Principle number 5, surround yourself with the right people. The 5th principle is about the company you keep. If you're serious about building wealth in your 20s, you need to surround yourself with the right people. Your circle has a massive influence on your mindset, habits, and ultimately, your success. The saying is true. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Take a moment to think about your current circle. Are the people around you pushing you to grow, or are they holding you back? Are they encouraging your ambition, or are they comfortable staying stagnant? If you are surrounded by negativity, distractions, or people who don't share your drive, it's time to reevaluate those relationships. The right circle isn't just about cutting off negative influences, it's about building connections with people who inspire you and challenge you to be better. These are your growth people. They could be mentors, peers who are on a similar journey, or even friends who support your goals. The key is to be intentional about the energy and influence you allow into your life. Building a strong circle often means stepping out of your comfort zone. Attend networking events, join online communities, or reach out to people in your field who inspire you. Don't be afraid to ask for advice or mentorship. Many successful people are willing to share their knowledge with those who show genuine interest and effort. It's also important to distinguish between friends and acquaintances. Acquaintances are people you know casually, but friends, true friends, are those who are loyal, supportive, and genuinely invested in your success. You don't need a large circle of friends. You need a small, solid group of people you can trust. Another critical aspect is avoiding toxic relationships. These are the relationships that drain your energy, make you doubt yourself, or distract you from your goals. While it's not always easy to distance yourself from these individuals, it's necessary for your growth. Surrounding yourself with positivity and ambition will have a far greater impact on your success than clinging to relationships that don't serve you. Here's a practical way to get started. Make a list of the people you spend the most time with and ask yourself how they impact your life. Do they push you to grow, or do they pull you down? Then make a conscious effort to spend more time with people who inspire and support you, and less time with those who don't. Your network is your net worth. When you build a circle of ambitious, supportive, and like-minded individuals, you create an environment where success becomes the norm. These are the people who will celebrate your wins, guide you through challenges, and keep you accountable to your goals. So choose your circle wisely, because the people you surround yourself with will shape the person you become. Principle 6. Stay focused and minimize distractions. The sixth principle is simple in concept, but challenging in practice. Stay focused and minimize distractions. In your 20s, it's easy to get pulled in 100 different directions, whether it's endless scrolling on social media, chasing trends, or saying yes to every opportunity. But here's the truth. Success requires focus. The more distractions you eliminate, the faster you can achieve your goals. Think of focus as a superpower in a world full of noise. We live in a time where distractions are constant. Notifications, emails, and the pressure to keep up with everyone's highlight reel on social media. But while others are busy being distracted, you have the chance to set yourself apart by staying laser-focused on your goals. The first step to minimizing distractions is to get crystal clear on what you want. Set specific financial and personal goals. Do you want to save a certain amount of money? Start a business? Build an investment portfolio? Write these goals down and keep them somewhere visible. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it's easier to filter out anything that doesn't align with your vision. Once you have clear goals, it's time to protect your time and energy. Start by limiting your use of social media. Social media can be a powerful tool, but if you're not careful, it can become one of your biggest distractions. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, set time limits or schedule specific times of the day to check your accounts. Use that extra time to work on your goals or develop new skills. Another common distraction is trying to do too many things at once. Multitasking might feel productive, but it actually divides your focus and reduces the quality of your work. Instead, practice single tasking. Focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention. This approach helps you complete tasks faster and with better results. Casual dating and relationships can also be a distraction if they're not aligned with your goals. If you're constantly navigating drama or investing your energy in relationships that don't support your growth, it can slow you down. This doesn't mean you have to avoid relationships altogether. Just be intentional about the people you allow into your life and how much time and energy you devote to them. To stay focused, you need systems. Use tools like planners, apps, or digital calendars to organize your time and track your progress. Break your goals into smaller, manageable steps and set deadlines for each one. When you have a plan in place, it's easier to stay on track and measure your success. Here's a simple practice to stay focused. Start every day by identifying your top 3 priorities. These are the tasks that will move you closer to your goals. Work on them first, before anything else. By doing this, you ensure that even if the rest of your day gets hectic, you've made progress where it matters most. Remember, focus is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes, and the more you minimize distractions, the faster you'll see results. Success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things consistently. So take control of your attention, eliminate distractions, and channel your energy into what truly matters. Your future self will thank you for it. Principle 7. Give yourself grace while staying consistent. The seventh and final principle is one that often goes overlooked, but is absolutely critical to long-term success. Give yourself grace while staying consistent. Building wealth and achieving financial independence is not a straight path. It's a journey filled with ups, downs, mistakes, and lessons. The key is to stay the course while being kind to yourself along the way. In your 20s, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by expectations. You might compare yourself to others who seem further ahead or beat yourself up for making mistakes. But here's the reality. No one has it all figured out, and no one's journey is perfect. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is their ability to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. Consistency is what drives results. It's about showing up every day and putting in the work, no matter how small the step. Whether it's saving a little money each month, sticking to your budget, or investing regularly, these small actions compound over time. Even if you stumble, what matters is getting back on track and continuing to move toward your goals. But here's the important part. While consistency is crucial, it doesn't mean being perfect. Mistakes will happen. You might overspend 1 month, miss a savings goal, or make a bad investment. Instead of dwelling on those missteps, use them as learning opportunities. Reflect on what went wrong, adjust your plan, and move forward with the lessons you've gained. The worst thing you can do is let a mistake derail your progress. To stay motivated, it's important to celebrate small wins along the way. Reaching a financial milestone, like saving your first $1,000 or making your first successful investment, is a big deal. Take a moment to acknowledge your hard work and reward yourself in a way that aligns with your goals. These moments of celebration keep you energized and focused on the bigger picture. Another part of giving yourself grace is understanding that life happens. Unexpected expenses, career changes, or personal challenges might slow you down temporarily, and that's okay. What matters is how you respond. Stay adaptable, revisit your goals, and remind yourself that progress isn't always linear. Here's a simple mindset shift to adopt. Think of wealth building as a marathon, not a sprint. Some days you'll feel unstoppable, while other days you'll feel like you're barely moving. Both are part of the process, and both are okay. The key is to keep going no matter what. Finally, don't underestimate the power of self-compassion. Talk to yourself the way you would encourage a close friend. Instead of saying, "I failed," say, "I'm learning." Instead of focusing on what didn't go right, focus on how far you've already come. By being your own biggest supporter, you'll stay resilient and motivated, even when the road gets tough. So, as you work toward building wealth and creating the life you want, remember to be patient with yourself. Success doesn't happen overnight, and no one gets it right every time. What matters is that you keep showing up, keep learning, and keep moving forward. Give yourself grace, stay consistent, and trust that every small step you take is bringing you closer to the financial freedom you deserve. Success in your 20s isn't about perfection, it's about progress. The 7 principles we've discussed today are your roadmap to financial independence. Respect the process, invest in yourself, practice delayed gratification, start investing early, surround yourself with the right people, stay focused, and give yourself grace while staying consistent. These principles may seem simple, but when applied consistently, they have the power to transform your life. Imagine looking back a decade from now and realizing that the choices you made in your 20s set the foundation for the life you've always dreamed of. The financial freedom, the opportunities, and the peace of mind. It all starts with the steps you take today. Every small decision you make now adds up, so don't underestimate the power of starting small and staying consistent. Your journey begins here, and it's not about luck or shortcuts. It's about habits, commitment, and belief in yourself. Remember, success is available to anyone willing to put in the work. You have everything you need to take that first step and begin building a future you're proud of. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these principles resonated with you the most? What's one thing you're going to start doing today to move closer to your financial goals? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one of them. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a tip that could change your life. Your future starts now. Remember, the only person who can change your life is you, and the best time to start is today. So take that first step, stay consistent, and trust the process. You've got this.